with a minefield. Welcome to the fix where Big 12 can't miss. Heavy bass hitting while we taking through this. D-Cops with a twist. Yeah, hit or miss. Excellence on dick. It's a pride down.
Size for the ride with that southern pride. Fix my black excellence. Let the world unite. D-Cops and the fire skits. Keep you in the light. So like and subscribe as we take that stride.
Welcome to the fix where Big 12 can't miss. Heavy bass.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's your boy Big 12 back once again with Fix My Black Excellence. We got some special guests with us today, and we about to talk about some real shit, nigga shit to be exact. If your ex cheats on you, does that increase their body count? That's the question for the day. And I also have an announcement to make before we get started. Elon Musk has created Doge, where Big 12 Richard Strong Jr. has created DOBE, D-O-B-E, the Department of Black Excellence and Black Efficiency. So I would like to introduce to you guys the panel for today. We got Murph Almighty and his wife, Mrs. Brittany. And we also have myself, and last but not least, the queen herself, Mrs. Big 12. How y'all doing today?
Grand Rising.
Yeah. Grand Rising. Grand Rising, young
Snaps.
niggas.
Hey, Brittany.
Grand Rising.
Hey there, Mrs. 12.
What's up, Mr. Murph? Y'all are too funny.
Well, the salutations have begun, and let's just go ahead and get into this, man, because I have been getting bombarded all week long. I have been asking this question out in public as well as over the cellular phone. And I'll be honest with you. I believe that the body count raises if your ex cheat on you. Now, if y'all want me to go ahead and spill my spill, I can go ahead and do it. But I would love to know what y'all think.
I first off, I don't disagree. I'm just gonna stop it right there.
You don't
I
disagree.
But in a different context.
And I completely, wholeheartedly disagree. Totally disagree.
Why you disagree?
Because I know how to add and I know how to subtract, and I'm simply going off of pure logic. To me, there is no semantics to it. There's no, it's just it's a numbers game for me. So I take emotion out of it, and I just go off of numbers completely. So yeah.
And see, going with numbers, I can agree with that, because usually that body count that applies to, as far as I know, how many different people.
Exactly.
And
right.
when like you listen to women, especially, you always hear where, I'm gonna run back to my ex so my number doesn't rise up. Yeah, you go through the motions of, having sex, but it's not a new body. That's right. where the exposure comes in from having a new body.
Now I gotta ask this question right here because I know a lot of people don't know what a woman is nowadays, what a man is, all that stuff right there. But I identify as a real nigga on the weekends. What is the logic of doubling back, sleeping with the same person, but saying that doesn't add to your sexual prowess? Like, is that a woman thing? Is it a black woman thing? Is it a white, you know what I mean? Like, or is it like a universal thing? Like, if you double back with your ex.
I'm going to say it's like universal for women. Like women, like, okay, hold on. So like, if you go back to an ex, and this is what because I've done the survey just like you have. Mm-hmm. What I got told today was on the phone with like 4 other women. So me and 4 other women. What I was told was the body number doesn't go up. The cheating, yes, that counts, but we're not asking about the cheating. We're not asking, who did who wrong or anything like that. The number goes up or the number stays the same simply because you didn't go back. It's not like you went to a new penis. It's not new penis.
Okay.
So if you've been like, I had a woman tell me today, a friend of mine I went to college with, she's been with 32 men. 32 men. I thought that was a little, I just think that's a little high, but I'm not judging. So 32 dudes. And then her husband, so 33 to be exact. If she goes back to an ex, her number is still, hey, I've been with 32 guys. Because new peen is not new peen. You see what I'm saying? It's not like, it's not a new person, new pecs, new muscle. Like it's the same dude and it's the same peen. Okay. So the penis that you were doing in 2008 is still the same penis that you're doing now in 2025.
Bullshit, and that's where I got to draw the line at, Miss 12, because this is the thing right here. This is the thing right here. Now, okay, the goddamn motherfucker you dealing with 2008. Okay, let's say his name is Derek, right? Okay,
Derek.
You broke up with Derek because Derek couldn't get his shit together. It done been 17 years. Derek done started lifting weights. Derek done grew out his hair. He got dreads and shit now. He wearing goddamn Fendi, Prada. And not just that. Nowadays, niggas are on so many different drugs. I ain't talking about weed and pills and all that shit like that. Niggas on that honey pack. Niggas on them blue chews. And niggas is on, and them niggas is on Cialis, Extends, all that shit. So
what you're saying is,
what I'm saying is, you know what I mean? I'm a double back, Derek really wasn't all that good in bed when we was together, but hell no, honey. This is what it is. Oh, that's just Derek. That's just Derek. You think you just getting that's Derek dick. But Derek has been taking a regimen of blue chews, honey packs, and steroids. Derek done changed his name on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat to Debo187. The Derek knew is long gone. Derek is dropping the genetically modified D off in your ass. And you damn right it counts as a new body. This nigga got it. Man, nigga probably pumping everything. He ain't even the same size he used to be in
anger penis.
Bruh. Derek is coming with the vigor of a ghetto gagger, bro.
Twice.
What'd you say, Brittany?
A hitman is not going to claim the same body twice.
Ooh.
Word.
Can't kill somebody twice.
You can't kill the same person twice.
No,
so
you can't do
even
that.
like I remember back when I think Dre Michelle, she did an interview at the Breakfast Club. And they was going in on her body count and how many people she did, and she was like, all that whole shit back then don't matter. I'm a new person now. Everybody said bullshit.
Right.
Bullshit. It's the same. You lose a whole then and you a whole now.
It's like you can't lose Derek your virginity twice.
Right.
Yeah.
So Derek with the weak dick then, better dick now is still attached to the same.
It's still
dick.
the same dick. Yeah.
Okay, so let me
hold on, 12.
Go ahead.
You getting jumped. You still got to get mine in too. And to jump off your analogy of the blue chews. So I don't know if this will help or hurt your argument. This is what. So you mean to tell me that if I have lasagna, right, and I eat and then I put it in the refrigerator, I go to McDonald's, I buy some McDonald's, I eat McDonald's, then I come back home and eat more lasagna. You're telling me that I have to mark that I have to not say I had lasagna today. I gotta say I had lasagna twice.
Let me examine.
No. See,
no one says that. No one says that. No one says how many times they ate the lasagna, man. If you ate it for breakfast and for dinner, and you had McDonald's in the middle, you still had lasagna today.
Y'all could.
It doesn't matter.
Y'all
if
can
it's
use
before
all
or
the
after
analogies y'all
lasagna.
want, but this the
Blue
thing,
chews or
Murph.
not, bro?
This the thing, Murph. We all know that lasagna is better after it settles. So
That's
you
why
can
I
eat that
said that
shit,
because y'all were talking about
but those
leaving
are
it and
two
it
different.
changing for the better, and I know
Those are
lasagna like
two,
to
yeah,
sit, so
yeah.
I
Those are
said
two
you let it
different.
sit,
Those
you
are two
come
different
back,
lasagnas.
Okay,
but it's
okay,
lasagna.
Because
It's
y'all,
the
you got
logic that
pasta,
y'all are kind of
dude. You
using
got
is that
pasta, you got pussy. We talking about one, not the other.
but
you right, you right,
but
Like,
you
but
right.
to elaborate into the same logic, it helps when you use metaphors or analogies. So when I use that and correlate it back, when we bring it back, when we bring the lasagna, McDonald's lasagna back, and I bring back Derek, Bobby, Derek, that's still lasagna, bro.
okay, got you. But what that also does is confuse the person into thinking, oh, maybe, oh, bitch, guess what? He's right. Maybe that's not another bot. No, it's numbers. It's
You're still
numbers. It's
eating.
logic.
You're still eating. But we're not
No,
talking
we
about how
ain't.
many times you ate today. We talking about did you have lasagna today? And the
Right.
answer is yes, I did. I didn't.
Right.
You're not going. You don't gotta say, but I had McDonald's in
What?
between.
See, I'm confused. Or, like, what if it's Alfredo?
Yep. If let's call Derek Alfredo, right? If you say did you sleep with Derek? Yeah. Right. And then you don't say, well, technically I slept with Derek, then Johnny, then Derek, so it's twice. Nobody does that. If I write my name on the wall, if every one of these hats is a person I slept with, that's a category. And then on that chart, you can say how many times did you sleep with them.
Okay, but hold on.
Then that's a different chart under that chart.
That Mario hat to the left. If you shot the club up in that Mario hat, but you didn't shoot the club up on that black hat with the green X on it. You know what? I'm confused. You know what? Fuck this.
See, because all I'm saying is, no matter how many times I wore these hats or how many times I switched between the hats, if you ask me, have I worn that hat, I will say yes. And then if you say, well, didn't you wear a green hat Thursday? Yeah, but I worn this hat before. That's the question. The question is, have you? And if I go back to that hat, is it considered a new hat? And it's not a new hat. This is the same damn hat. Now it's worn out.
It's the same hat.
But it's my same damn hat.
Right.
Since we all doing analogies, can I throw one in there?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We all got jobs, right?
True.
Let's say you get rolled up for, at work for coming in late one time, right? If you get rolled up for coming in late 3 more times, what do you think gonna happen? Is it the same write up as the first one?
Nah.
So
are they on different days?
Of course, you can only be late once every day. You know what I mean? So the proverbial Derek, who is now turned into Debo 187, Debo was coming with weak dick. Derek was coming with weak dick. Derek done got penis enlargement, all that other shit. So he might not have stretched the walls out per se when he was Derek. Is it now not a different Derek? Or a different body?
Are you asking?
Well, you know
walls out?
Are you asking if have I been late before, or how many times I've been late?
Because you could be late coming into work for that day.
You can ask me, have you ever come to work late? Have you ever come to work late? Sure. I've been to work late before. How many times?
If you get written up for being late, right? You get wrote up for being late today. You get written up tomorrow for being late. Are those the same write-up? Or are those two different write-ups?
Two different write-ups.
Okay, so Derek hit back in the day.
So
two different
and then you double back to Debo, but that's only one. That's only one notch though.
If you write down how many times on a resume, how many times you did that, you would have to put a dash in the amount of time you did it. You don't put the same job twice. You won't write your same. If you went back to your job again, you ain't gonna write the job twice. You write the amount of times or the time you spent there, but you don't write.
So if
Coca-Cola or Invista or McDonald's or twice, you write it one time.
Okay, so let me ask this though: does that still stay the same if, let's say, I dated Jonathan back in high school, but then Jonathan goes and turns into Jessica?
Oh Lord.
Have I slept and I get with Jessica? Have I then slept with two different people?
Yes,
You
yes,
goddamn
yes. You
right.
have. Then
You goddamn
Well,
right.
you know, because that's yeah,
'Cause
you
you're
threw
double
a
back.
wrench in that one.
You
Yeah,
doubling
you
back.
Yeah,
Turned
that's
it into a
wild,
coochie,
right?
and now
That's
You
wild.
doubling back.
Yeah.
They call it.
Y'all-
They call it double dipping for a reason.
So now I
That's-
slept with
that's new
Jonathan
deal.
and Jessica.
That's
So that's
new
two
deal.
different people, right?
But it's the
That's all-
same
that's-
person. But it's still
Now, that's
two
minus-
different
person.
bodies.
That's
Like,
minus
let
onion
me-
sauce right there.
Let me just.
That's
Let me. All
minus
right.
something.
You know, this is a
Don't get
this
lost
is
in the
something that we
sauce,
don't
honey.
see common, right? We got two married couples up here, so let me just go ahead and break it down simple and plain. Once you get married, that's like, all your bodies before that, it don't even matter.
Right.
To be honest, because once you reside in holy matrimony, it's just like purple rain. Once you get married, you both have been purified in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Anything after that, you got zero bodies at marriage. Anything after that,
Right.
that's a brand new body, bro. Bring the body back. I
Bring the
understand the
body back.
logic that y'all trying to say, but it might not count as a body to y'all, but it'll damn sure ruin a marriage and a family.
Yeah,
I
and
think
it'll
that
definitely.
counts.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think we all can agree on that. And that, the other part is merely something you would bring up to try to knock off the fact that she's focusing on you just got caught cheated on. Like,
Right.
but it wasn't
But
like
it wasn't
I went
a
to
new
some.
bitch.
I didn't meet nobody. It was just like I was sleepy and I was like, well, I know you, and then we just fell asleep a long time together. It wasn't like, hey, new person, hey, I don't know you.
Should
Would you
you
like
be
to
more
eat?
offended?
It was like
Maybe you should be more
it was
offended
like-
if it was an unknown, like a random.
it was like I
hell
don't care what
no.
you do.
I
Hell
might be
no.
less offended if it was like an old bitch, because I'd be like,
It might
okay,
be,
well,
but then it's more to connect to that. Then it's like, well, were you? So y'all was still in touch the whole time, having intimate conversation. So he was missing. So he was loving on the pictures or something. Like, so you was like, so he was always like what? Like,
So you
it's gonna
were-
make
you
all
were,
these
like,
questions.
stalking
Now you
his
feel
Facebook
like
and
you feel
shit.
like
Yeah.
you feel like he was always an ex. Why? Like why ex? Like he was like just in case he mess up, I'm here for you.
And
You're
let's
right.
not
And you don't-
and let's not forget this too. When Derek was your ex, he was just doing missionary. Once you double back, Derek gonna be having left leg up, right
Yeah,
leg up.
and he's also
Derek
angry
is gonna be
that
doing every goddamn move he's ever
he's
seen,
mad that you
ever
went
before.
off and got happy and you got a mortgage and kids.
Yeah.
That Derek dude, he don't care about your bundles, bitch. And he
Hell
don't
no,
care about
Derek
sweating out your perm or Junior's little league set. He don't care. He's mad about that. So
Derek
you
is
getting
gonna
angry
low-key-
penis.
Derek
I
is
always
gonna
thought that
low
it was
key
kind of weird.
ghetto
I thought that was
gag
kinda
your
weird,
motherfucking
too.
ass. That's what Derek gonna do because Derek's still pissed off because you broke up with him. You know what I mean?
Right,
Nigga
right.
might have been Nigga might have been pushing cars
I
at
still-
Walmart when you was with him. Now he goddamn, he done elevated to
You
the
think
car
what's
wash now.
weird?
Goddamn, huh?
I still
think
think
what's
that's
weird?
kind of weird.
What's that?
As a man, I don't. It's a lot of things I don't relate to as a man that men claim is a man thing, and I think 12 can attest to this too. I'm not
Possibly.
into like. I don't understand how someone could want someone who's been married for a long time, and I don't mean married. I mean actively still married. You know that when they go home, they still have wifely or husbandly duties to deal with, and you feel like you're getting away with something, but to me, it feels like you're putting on someone else's hat or sock or underwear. I would never want to feel like what I want to treat like new is technically secondhand. To me,
Yeah, it's
that
somebody
is some of
else's,
the
like-
weirdest. To me, that's almost a homosexual fetish type of situation where this man is messing with this woman and licking on her, thinking, "Yeah, your husband licked here too, and I'm gonna show you
Right,
better
right.
than he did, and I'm gonna put my tongue where he put it, but I'm gonna do it better." Like that's gay. Take your ass on and find you a damn woman somewhere
Yeah.
that ain't been touched on
That's like some-
by recently.
That's
Like
some
find
cuckold
some.
stuff.
Yeah, man,
it's
that
like
shit
some
freaky,
cuckold
B.
shit.
To me, To me, all that 3 niggas in the room, all that looking over there, that shit is freaky. That call me Vanilla Murph, cause I'm not with that shit.
Vanilla Almighty. Nah,
yeah.
I had a girl tell me. I had a friend tell me, she was like, she had doubled back to an ex, and Lord. She was like, "Girl, he's a dad now." And he got this chick at home and she don't work. And when we were together, I had 2 jobs and I had to get the daddy dick, girl. I had to get the daddy dick. And I'm just like, but honey, like, I mean, but you said he was a freak back then. So if he was a freak back then, you know, he freaking with his wife, right? Like, I don't care. They got bills together and she don't pay nothing. And I just had to go back. That's it. I just had to go back. Gay.
She lesbo a little bit. She want the taste of the wife.
Yeah,
she don't know how to experience that, so she want to be a third leg. She want to be the kickstand. She can't be the bike, but she can be the kickstand. She can be the one when you want to rest. Just that's all she is.
To argue Big 12, like I said, I was on the phone with 4 different women today. To argue with that, I had a buddy. She wanted to ask a question, so she called her husband. Probably not the best idea, since back in, I think it was 2019, she actually did step out with an ex on her husband. And yeah, so she called her husband. She called him at work.
She forgot she did that.
She totally forgot she did that shit.
She should have been on the show. She should have been on the show today.
So she calls this dude at work, and he's like, "Oh, that's an extra. Of course, it's an extra damn body. Oh, you forgot what you did in 2019, bitch, and you gonna call me at work?" And she was like, "It was just a joke." And he's like, "No, excuse me, Mrs. Big 12. Of course, that's an extra body, because them balls ain't been the same since 2019. Bitch, wait till I get home. Bitch, wait till I get home."
Not the wait till I get home.
The wait till I, yes, man, the wait till I get home.
You
and I'm like,
for the
girl,
win. Big 12 for the win. What I tell you, I knew.
Why would you call this man and ask him? Well, I mean, it was hypothetical, honey. It's not hypothetical if that's what you actually did in 2019.
Imagine punching your wife in the face every day, then call her up like, "Baby, if I beat on you, what would you do?"
Yeah. I beat on you. I beat on you in 2019, and I beat on you one more time in 2024. That's just kind of one though. You know what I mean? That's just one ass whooping.
Technically, I just beat one ass. Like,
see, it's all fun. It's fun until the rabbit got the gun. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like that shit. You like with talking about like doubling back with your ex. Now, if you single, you know, by all means, you can count that shit as one all you want. But you in a relationship with somebody, I bet you won't tell your spouse that it was just one time. The last, you know, both of them counted as one. Bro, it don't work like that.
12. No. I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something, 12. This is what I've been seeing. And I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't that type of guy. I've seen the most George Jefferson, Archie Bunker people when I work. That is, I feel so bad for these women, bro. I was at a job and the woman was in there. She was washing dishes. And the man asked me if I need anything. I told him no, I'm good. So he see her washing dishes. He's sitting there talking to me. He just talking. He say, "Hey, start me a salad up. You know, I need some salad." So she already left. She's sick of the marriage. So she give a little, cause she see she washing dishes. So she wash her hands and she go to get the salad. And when he sees how she not like happy about it, he gets upset and goes, "You know what? I'll do. You know what? Since it's hurting you so bad, let me watch out." So when he went to pull that, "Oh, it's hurting you so bad," she trying to like, "No, I got it," you know, try to put a little more, but he still let her do it. And then once the salad was done, guess what he did, y'all? I'll tell you what he did. He said, "Man, put that shit in the refrigerator, cause I like my salad cold." So he stopped her from he stopped her from washing dishes. to pull out the salad out of the refrigerator, put it in a bowl, then put it back in the refrigerator. I'm here to tell you that type of guy, 12, will tell you, yeah, Lisa was over here last night. And what? If you say something crazy, you gonna get 2 of these, 4 of these, and 2 of them, and guess what? Cross your lip, ho. Shut your head. Them old head jokers, bro. They is not trying to hear none of that young school, weak ass, young blood shit they call it. They don't tell their women they look nice. They don't help with they don't grab the laundry basket on the way to the room. They don't anything that don't require a wrench will not be. Oh, your kids what? Them your kids. Get them motherfuckers out my face. I'm watching. I just got off work all day.
But
this is what they not like us, bro. We are raised by. I was raised by my mama. I was raised by my mother, and I was put. I keep women's thoughts in my consideration and in my daily life. I keep the thought of my woman. Women are raised now to say, I'm gonna teach you how to not need this nigga. How am I compete with that? You can't compete with that. And that's where you end up with these motherfuckers. A good woman always end up with that shut your 4 cross the lip, 5 cross of these, 2 cross. That's what they end up with. And then most men who are evenly keeled, they end up with some rowdy, crazy ass woman who will do that same thing you talking about people won't do. People do it, 12. I see it all the time, and we special. I think, thank you, baby. Thank you, Miss 12, and thank you for being the shining examples of what it needs to be, because I promise you, we're in the twilight zone, brother. We different. I'm different. I'm different. And if you don't believe it, right under these comments, if I prove it, goddammit, I'm the most solid motherfucker they ever met. But everybody remember, no. You know what I mean? That's how I give it up. So if anybody can give marriage advice, it's Murph Almighty. Trust and believe.
And the dude at the top left.
12. I wanted him to say his own. Like, and Big 12. And Big 12. His mic froze. He froze.
Nah, man, I'm just listening, man. I like hearing people give their perspectives on things. I'll be honest with you, man. Based on something that it was something you said that it really touched on, man. I think the saying goes, hurt people. And so people talk about the single mothers and all that shit and all that, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, man, you got to get them women a break, because 9 times out of 10 they choosing ain't shit niggas too. So if they ain't shit, the nigga they choosing ain't shit too. And me and Miss 12, we talk about a lot of things, man, on a daily basis. Early in our relationship, we said that we will always have something to talk about. So it's little things that we may do that other couples may not do. So like we share each other YouTube videos and shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like that gives me a chance to realize some things that she may like watching. I can get into it. Then it's like, okay, we can just have a topic just talking about what the fuck we watch type shit. Like the other day she was talking about a show, I think it was what is Love at First Sight, some shit like that. Like that's some shit I wouldn't watch by myself, but you know what I mean? I like, going to school with sociology, man. I like seeing how fucked up people's life is, man. It make me feel a whole lot better about my life. You know what I mean?
Say that. Makes me feel like I am winning for sure.
But at the same time, I get to learn from it. So like, any of you guys out there, women too, there's nothing wrong with getting an Audible subscription or buying a fucking book. It's a lot of marriage books out there. When me and Miss 12 got married, well, before we got married, I went and bought the shout out to Dr. Shahrazad Ali. What was the name of them books? Because it was Understanding the Black Man and Understanding the Black Woman.
Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman, and the Black Woman's Guide to Understanding the Black Man. Boy. And we both together read both those books. Like,
now, looking back on it, going back and reading it now, man, that book either gonna make you laugh or cry, because she's this was in the 80s when she wrote this book, and
she's still alive.
I tell you, she talking about
she's
today's
gone.
people.
She
What was
passed
the name
away.
of the author?
Dr.
Shahrazad Ali.
Shahrazad Ali.
Beautiful books.
The light skinned lady that always wore the queen. I I hate to say that, but wore the crown hats like
turban.
on Queen.
Yeah, she's
she was
yeah.
Hidden Colors.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, she was on Hidden
she's
Colors.
up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, she was on I think she was
Yeah,
on
she's
Donahue
an
back in the day.
advocate
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was beefing with Iyanla Van Zandt at one point.
But she also felt like cheating was in men's nature.
Well, no, it wasn't
I
that
saw
it
her
was in
speaking
men's
on points like
nature.
that too. Like
It was more so like if they cheat, that's not the end of the family. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't because you go out and like with women, it's different. If a woman cheats, that might be the end of your family, honey, because like women, we're so cerebral and not emotional. People think being emotional is a bad thing, but being in tune with your emotions, having the wealth called discernment, just being able to make a conscious, concrete decision. Women are very good at doing that. Now, if a woman is cheating, it's a whole different world of fucked upness that this guy has coming at him. However, if a guy cheats, it's more like, hey, she was a drop in the bucket, screw it, I think they both matter because what it all boils down to is someone was lacking something at some point, whether it was something in themselves that they were lacking or something in their relationship that they were lacking. So they both mattered. It just mattered less that the guy was doing it. So it's not like she's giving it an okay. She's not giving it an okay. She's just saying it means more when your woman steps out than it means when your guy steps out. And I kind of went back and forth with that or whatever, but I definitely understand that there's no room for anybody to cheat if you're on the same page. And that was her main message. Always being on the same page always listening to him and hearing him and making sure I'm being listened to and I'm being heard, but actually taking worth in what your partner is saying. And that's what the four of us definitely have. But that's what, when I talk to a lot of my friends, they always call me for advice. They know that I've got the knowledge over here, but I just can't understand how they're so they're lacking when it comes to just a general basis of understanding who their guy is, And
speaking of a general basis of understanding, Miss Murphy Almighty, Miss Brittany, do you think a couple could coexist if their definition of cheating was different than one another?
Would they be able to coexist if their definitions of cheating are different?
Right.
They could up until the cheating occurs.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible only until it actually happens, because especially with women, we'll consider it cheating if you're talking to somebody online and developing an emotional attachment, where men is well, it was just physical, I just physically, I hit her and that was it. So
or
up until it happens,
all I did was like the picture. Yeah, a lot of niggas love using that one. Yeah, that's cheating like a motherfucker.
Yep, exactly. Your eyes went wandering over there and you liked what you see. You started imagining what you could do with that body. Yeah, you just gone, except for your body just here.
Yeah.
Now, Murph, I ain't never seen you so quiet, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this right here, man. To any of you out here wondering what cheating is, this is my definition. I ain't saying y'all got to live by, but this is what I live by. If you're not willing to do it in front of her, then it's cheating.
That's mine too.
Exactly.
That's literal definition. Yes.
Yeah, that's mine.
I don't even hold a door for women, man. Man, boy.
See, I do.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. It was an old black lady mad at me the
for
other
men
day,
too,
guys. Damn, I damn near
old men.
slammed that motherfucker.
What? Why?
Man, damn, my goddamn old lady. Damn, my lady.
All right, 12. Hold
Kilo
on.
Bryson. I ain't
12.
people Bryson, bro. You are my
Yo,
lady.
there's nothing wrong with being a gentleman. I feel
Let
like,
me-
if my husband was to hold the
Bullshit.
door open for,
I hold the door
another
for-
woman, I wouldn't feel
Hey, baby.
And
no type
men,
of way
Nah.
and men
about it.
sometimes.
Hey, baby, you better. Hey,
She could
hey,
have gray
baby,
hair
you
and
better tell.
dentures. You let the door hit that bitch in the face, honey.
Hey,
Do it.
she might have.
And
Hey,
that's
baby.
him.
Hey, baby. I go ahead
I
and
don't
tell her
care.
for him. She might have gray hair and dentures. She
Mm-hmm.
still suck dick. That's
At
how I
one
look at it.
point, it's
Man,
it.
he's opening the door
Hey.
for the woman, bro.
No,
Hey, bro, that's an open.
No.
Hey, that's an open window, bro. Hey,
from
So-
five
so-
years old
so
to
let me-
95, he won't do it.
Let me ask you a question then. I got a question for you, 12. This is another.
you got?
This is not the other question, but I'm gonna ask you this since this is the subject. If you and Ms. 12 was sitting at a bar, you were eating, you were on a you both of you were on a stool, you were sitting there eating. A fight broke out, and let's say a fight broke out between two men, and a woman was there, and she got knocked over and fell under your table. Right.
Check, please.
Initially, the thought comes across your head to help her up. Do you help her up or do you leave her there on the ground?
you said we at a restaurant.
You at a you at a somebody else will come get her if you don't, but she felt like y'all sitting there watching y'all. Oh my God, they fighting, and then this woman is there and she's trying to get
Hey,
away.
bro.
And boom, she get hit with a
You
chair.
ain't
and
gotta
she
go no
fall- she
farther, man.
roll
Let me
under-
go
she
ahead.
roll under y'all.
You ain't,
under
hey,
y'all
bro,
shit.
you ain't gotta answer no more, bro. At any sign of danger, the only woman that I'm worrying about protecting is the one that's on this screen right here. Miss
Yeah.
Blair.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It
you
could
wasn't
be-
in no danger.
It could be
No.
3 women that done fell
Mhm.
underneath the table. I'm not
Yeah, he's
sitting
gonna
around
protect me
trying to watch niggas have a brawl in the goddamn
Yeah.
restaurant. I don't like people like that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
If she was, what if she was? So damn. So is there any instance of where, like, if she was walking and fell under your table, because her cane got caught on the rug?
Yeah, hey, it could be her cane, her
Are
walking
you helping
staff.
this old lady up, or are you like, shit, she could suck dick?
I ain't helping her up, bro.
I'm telling you, and this is not my standard. That's his standard.
That's my standard, bro.
I never,
like, bro.
yeah.
12, you're
I ain't
mean.
helping up, bro.
That's mean.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's cold. He's
You
cold
mean
blooded.
you mean in the
He's
mother.
cold
Cause look,
blooded.
Hey,
cause
guess
look,
what?
this-
It's
I
a
would
mean
want-
world. It's a mean world.
It's a
bro.
cruel world. Yeah.
now listen.
You know how many
this is why.
motherfuckers talk about my teeth, bro? Man, fuck them niggas, man.
I'm trying to be the change I want to see. So I've been the type of person to where I've seen a couple broke down and pushing the car, and I help, and the woman can get in the car, and then I help the guy out. I've had people help my wife on the side of the road when she was broken down and I wasn't around. If it wasn't,
that's happened to me,
I'm
too.
not asking 12 to do it, but Lord have mercy, I'm
It
so
ain't
glad
happened.
that
It ain't happened since we've been together. I know
I'm
that.
so
yeah,
glad
No.
that if I'm not around,
I'm calling out
that
work.
there are
Hey,
that
man, I
there
gotta
are
go.
men like that. I don't know what was the instance of where Brittany, somebody helped you with the car, but was it Terrell?
I can't remember.
It was somebody y'all knew though.
It might have been
right?
somebody we knew, but
Right. That, hey, yes,
But
Yeah.
can I tell you something?
Yes,
I
Can
think
I
Brittany
tell
had
you
a
something?
tire change or something one time. I
But a
don't know.
goddamn stranger.
Because I was like, when we first met, I was definitely having a lot of trouble issues.
I was changing, bro. I was
tires.
changing. Me and Brittany got close
They
because
was
her
just
car
that
broke down
popular.
every 2 weeks, every week and a half, and I was always there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Let me go jack that up. Let me get that
Hey,
right for
Murph. She was taking a jackhammer to her rotors or something. She's
Yeah,
like, let me call that cute nigga back.
you. Yeah, I
Let me
I
get
had a
him over
feeling.
here.
I thought so until one day we had to take that long walk. I know she ain't want to walk to that damn gas station, but
Hey,
But
now-
let me tell
now-
you, I had a friend
it was
of
romantic
mine.
though.
Yeah.
Her
I like
husband
that.
had,
I like that.
and this is true story. All my stories are true. But I have a buddy of mine. Her husband had been, unfaithful before, but they got past it, worked through it, went to church, he got over it. But he helped an old woman off the side of the road. It was stupid cold outside. This happened last year, and that old woman left her earring in the car. Like her earring
Yeah.
dropped.
See that?
Don't you know she didn't care what he said. She didn't believe him. They didn't talk to my attorney. They have not talked more than 5 times this year, maybe 5, 6 times, and it was about the kids. She didn't care. He swore up and down that he helped the woman. That, you know, it was an old lady walking down the street. It's 25 degrees outside. What are you talking about? She didn't care. She didn't believe him.
Thanks, babe.
She
I love you.
He broke that trust with her.
That's that
Yeah.
He broke that trust with her. So, you know,
Mhm.
if
But it's like, I mean, you're gonna make him pay for it the rest of his life. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I used to be a
it's
guy in a
not
previous
so
life
much
or
like
something.
making it sounds like it's not so much as like, you know, making him pay for it. It's just a matter of the trust being broken, because had he had probably had not broken that trust, if she found that earring, she would have just, you know, tossed it over her shoulder. It wouldn't have mattered to her. But
Right.
because he had that history, then yeah, it's like, I can't trust you. I don't want to have to go through this feeling again. Even if you are telling the truth, I don't want to have to go through those types of emotions. But like, back on as far as like, you know, being, you know, hopeful to another woman, like for me, that was one of the things that I loved about my husband, was that he was naturally a gentleman and naturally a caring person. Like when we started dating, it was like a new thing as far as how far he went as being a gentleman. It was the first time I ever heard like when you're walking down the street, you're supposed to have your woman on the inside of the sidewalk and you're not supposed to be on the outside.
Yeah.
I never knew that, you know, before I dated him. So like, and I like that he's willing to help somebody. And because I'm kind of the same way too. It's a part of, I feel like, my humanity, and also with having somewhat of a medical background, it's like you see somebody, you know, that's
you help them.
that you can help, within reason. You know, I'm not gonna have him or myself going.
You ain't gonna wipe the tears from your eyes and, oh, you okay? And wipe your hair behind your ears and shit. I ain't doing all that. But, oh, you okay? Babe, like, it's to the point where any woman I meet, if it seems too smiley, I make sure it's my wife has those earrings.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
My wife has, you know what? My wife tell that joke all the time. I make sure that it's brought in so that they know that my friendliness is based off of the fact that I have a wife and that I can talk to you, because we not talking any other. We talking. It's almost like I'm a gay man, because they know they can let it all out, and they ain't gonna be no. Well, let me help you out with that.
Good. Nope. Let me tell you though. You guys are like happy, normal Christian people. We are also Christians, but we're weird as fuck, and we don't care about people Christians like that. If it's not about us, it's not about shit. You know what I'm saying? Petty. And I love that.
I'm Richard Petty Jr., bro. So don't
so
even,
much
you know what I mean?
Like my father, him and my father are like. I mean, so much. Like, if it wasn't about family and if it wasn't about his initial person, then it wasn't about anything. You know what I'm saying?
Now, don't get me wrong. Now,
two things can be right. Two things can be right.
I ain't always been like this. You know, exactly. You know, two things can be true at once. Now, when I was in that goddamn hotel, black consciousness, everything black is, you know what I mean?
Black woman is God, brother.
Man, I give a nigga the goddamn shirt off my back. But let me tell you what happened to me the other day.
I love it.
It was a goddamn security guard out there at the and see, I blame myself for this shit, man. Security guard out there, he ain't got no car. It's raining like a motherfucker. So I said, well, damn, bro. This nigga got standing out here 8 to 12 hours soaking wet. I give him a goddamn umbrella, right? I say, hey, bro, when you shift over, just just go down the hill, put the shit in the building, you know what I'm saying, and so I can get my goddamn umbrella back. I ain't seen that motherfucking umbrella back yet.
Oh,
see, goddamn black people.
It's always one bad apple, bro. They fuck it up for everybody. And that's just,
you can't let that change you, because
bullshit.
You didn't.
You know how many times my cousin done asked me for $40, and I sent it Western Union. This back in the day before Cash App. I sent $40. Motherfucker send me $40 back. I say, hey, cuz, where my $5 at? They talking about, man, what you talking about? Y'all you gave me was 40. I said, so if you ask me for $40 100 times, I'm just supposed to be out $500 fucking dollars. Is that what it is?
So,
oh, I ain't
The
look at it
math.
like that, bro. Then put some fucking glasses on. But like, it's a dog eat dog world, bro. Like, I ain't saying I'm the most ruthless person in the world, but when I go out with my family, I got my head on the silver brand. I can't worry about helping the next motherfucker. Like, I don't even like. We get back home from grocery shopping. I make sure they in the house before I even bring the groceries in. Like, it ain't even no.
Yeah.
I know niggas that go in the house before they lady doing this. Like, you don't know who the fuck is out there. Like, you was telling me about the story the other day. Like, motherfucker left the baby in the car and froze.
Yeah, last night.
How does that happen? If you care about someone, how do you make sure it's that fucking cold outside?
You got in the shower with the bed.
You make sure that you in
put
just
your
but not
foots
them.
up.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's like, I'm not a ruthless person, but I just know people, and for you guys out there that go to work and be eating the food that the chick from the job make, that's cheating, bro. That's cheating. Because you don't know what's in that food, bro.
No.
Put a root on your ass. Real talk.
True story.
I know you shaking your head, Murph, but hey, bro.
It's a lunch lady. It's usually always a lunch lady. It's always a woman. It's always so it got to be a guy cooking on the grill.
She the lunch lady.
Bruh, you don't even
you want
know.
some cake, baby? You want some cake?
She done brought that shit.
She
She done brought that shit from home. You don't know what the house look like. You don't know what she put in that food, bro.
You just limited the man. He can't eat nowhere. You just told every man that they can't eat nowhere.
No, you said that you can't eat no food from your coworkers. That's different.
you don't. Nah.
Brittany, say it again for the nigga in the back.
Say it
again,
right.
Yeah.
You can't eat no food from your coworkers.
Because guess what?
I thought he meant like the lunch lady.
Somewhere.
I thought he meant the lunch lady serving up food.
If you're going to a restaurant, then go to a restaurant.
That's why couples.
But there was a legit chick.
I got a story about that.
I got a story about that too.
Yeah, tell yours. I tell mine after mine.
You know what? I'm glad you asked. I'm gonna tell you. There's a chick at his job that had made a plate of cookies, and she wrapped it up in this intricate African like wrap or whatever, beautiful plating. And he popped the trunk. I was like, "Hey, you got some stuff home? All right, let me come help you." I go down there and help him, and I see the plate. I put my hands on that plate, y'all. Now we ain't gonna talk about the French Creole that's in my blood. We won't. That's a different story for a different day. I put my hands on the plate, and I literally all of a sudden felt sick. Like I felt like my stomach was churning. I felt like I was about to pass out. When I tell you, I said, "Nigga, if you don't go get some goddamn gloves, put that shit in the trash." He put it in the trash, the whole plate and everything, the wrap and everything. I said, "Don't you never, ever bring home anything. Don't eat shit another bitch cook for you. Period."
I didn't know no
point blank. There was some.
You bringing it for all y'all. Yeah, he ain't like he ate them on the corner. You brought it for everybody. It was innocent.
Yeah.
But bringing calamity into the home.
Thank you. That's bad juju. I cook every day. I and this was early on in the marriage, so I really, I was really like, I'm trying to look like a good wife here. Now you'll get 2 meals a day, or you'll get dinner, whatever. But at that, I cook every day, so there is no need. I make your lunch at 5 a.m. in the morning. There is no reason for you to eat another bitch's food. You see what I'm saying? There was some
granted,
stuff
this might
that.
that might not be everybody's way of living or whatever.
No, I think that's
me
12.
Me and mine,
12,
we just we
12,
speaking on.
I think you're right. No, I misheard you. I thought you meant like eat from the lunch lady and shit. I thought you meant eat from another woman, but nah, coworker. It was. I had a coworker. Me and Clyde was working at this one job, and we had this coworker, and immediately when we was at lunch and we seen that man walk up and put his hand in that woman's plate, we knew the deal. Yeah. We knew the deal, and we knew he was married, and we knew. And it turned out when he later on, this same married guy came into the office steaming. Let me talk to Clyde. He went and got Clyde outside. They walking and talking. I done walked in and jumped in, and I'm listening. And apparently, so this man earlier today, I was running the shipping and receiving side. So they all come into the office, and the guy, so to make it clear, one guy had a baby mom that worked there. This guy had a wife, but all of these people worked there. He was messing with this dude's chick. So the guy walks in and he says, this guy walks in, he says, thanks, bruh. He says, I appreciate you, bruh. So this dude like, what the fuck is he talking about? He go off and he comes back in. This is where I left off. He comes in, I want to talk to Clock, man. I want to talk to Clock. So he get Clock and we walk and we talking. So this guy says that the whole time he's been actually messing with this man's chick. And he didn't understand why he said thank you. And it didn't matter at the time. But he walked off, and as he's walking off, another guy is there. He says, man, that girl right there, man, yeah, she be, man. He like, he gets disgusted. He gets disgusted and sick at the fact that this guy is talking about he messed with the girl too. So he's upset that this girl is messing with him and another guy. This nigga married. Right?
Oh, wow.
And he's so upset. He was eating her food. He told me, man, you be cooking for me and stuff. I'm like, yo, you got a wife at home, nigga. How you mad that this is his baby mom? This ain't his wife. He mad at this girl like it's his woman. And that showed me right there what niggas' priorities was at. Mm-hmm. They don't even want their own, but they don't want you to have your own, and they don't want nobody else to have it either. Like, what kind of sick crap? And when you said eating off the plate and cooking food, that was a dead giveaway, boy. That food she brought in there, making extra for him. And I'm like, the old boy is right here, and he ain't eating your food. They on the same shift, man.
Man, cool. Hey, man, the husband was just waiting to get some evidence to leave her ass, man. That's all that was.
Bro, he was like, thank you, bro. And guess what? He left her, and he had another woman. Yep, that's exactly what happened. 12, you be saying little cryptic little thingy things, right? But then when you peel the onion of black excellence, it's a gem inside. Yep. And I want people to understand that 12 has a way of doing this, and y'all need to subscribe for the vibe, baby. Stop just looking. Y'all love to just be looking. Stop looking all the damn time and hit the damn button. It's free. It's
like and subscribe.
People make me, you know what? 12 couples like us, they're very far and few in between.
Yeah,
and we have to make it normal to where this is okay, because we tend to have to. We are the outcast for some reason. We're supposed to be the incast.
No, we not.
Yeah, we supposed to be the. We supposed to be
we
normal,
ain't the outcast.
We supposed to be normal, man.
Bro. Whether you know it or not, it's at least 7 or 8 women and men that look at y'all relationship and they love y'all relationship, but they hate y'all too.
20% only stick together.
Yeah.
It's like motherfuckers will compare their relationship to yours, but don't even know what all y'all put into it, man. Like you said, you know, motherfuckers too lazy to read nowadays. So it's like, as far as putting in work to like make a relationship the best it could be, like, I don't think people really strive for that shit, man. You know what I mean? I got so many motherfuckers that as long as they wearing the same matching clothes on Facebook, shit, that's success. I think that is like the fucking. I think that's the picture, you know, like they say, the definition of a fucked up relationship. That's a picture of the definition of a fucked up relationship, because it's always something in the background, man, that's going on. Domestic violence, all the motherfuckers, like, especially if they wearing like, what's that brand? Not Gucci, but like Burberry shirts. Or like if both of them wearing like Fendi shirts and shit like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. It's a dead giveaway. Yeah. But it's all kind of bullshit in that relationship. She getting busted if they dance. If both of them wearing the same kind of Michael Jordan tennis shoes at the same time, Oh yeah, nigga.
And they dance. They always dancing in the club all night. They like the best dancers. Like they be sweating. The band got a towel all the time. That guy who keep that towel on his shoulder and got the same outfit and be wiping and be always dancing. I'm talking about they dance on the ground. They beat each other up. They gonna beat each other up that night. They gonna fight that night.
Yeah.
They not gonna. They making love on the dance floor. When they get home, they pulling each other hair and they fight and they fall asleep fighting. They wake up and don't remember.
She going through his phone and
love and war.
Yeah.
Dog, chill out, dog, baby. Goddamn, let me go now. Goddamn, you messing my shirt up now.
Not dog baby.
He gonna whack. He gonna punch you in the eye, but they gonna
dog
get back
baby
together.
turned into Annabelle.
Yeah, they toxic, but they got the moves they had since the 90s because they've been doing them. They've been together that long. I got you a set too. It ain't even on purpose. It's on purpose, but it's like they get 2 for 1. I bought you one too. Tony got me 2 sweaters. I got you one too. You put that sweater on. We gonna wear it together. Yeah, they toxic.
Too funny.
Now I was hoping that we was gonna have a beat 'em up, drag 'em out fight about this topic, right? So I got to throw a wrench in there.
What in there?
This question goes to anybody on the panel. Miss 12, you might already know the answer, but do you guys consider masturbating while watching pornography as cheating?
It kind of doubles back to what you said. Are you ashamed? Or are you willing to do that in front of me? Or are you trying to hide off to the side to do it?
All right. Are you whacking off in the shower kind of thing? Like,
ain't no thing but cheating.
Yeah, I find it weird. I'm a vanilla guy.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with watching it together, Because
I don't think
see anything wrong with that.
I don't see nothing wrong with it, but I'm focused on the live show.
Right. Yeah.
It's kind of weird. You looking over here the whole time is crazy. Like,
but and this wasn't to like get in y'all personal life or nothing. Just hypothetical, because I'm about to expose a nigga right now. I ain't gonna say no name, but who you are. It's plenty of niggas that
he said, you know who you are.
We look, listen, we not judging. It's plenty of niggas out here that prefer them laptops versus them back shots.
Oh Lord,
they call it. Yep. They call it a lust demon. You got that demon of lust on your ass.
Oh, you're talking about.
Hey,
Sorry.
Guess what, though, Miss 12? We all know a deviant or two. And
we do.
They send us nonstop porn, and we don't even reply, and they just keep sending it.
We all be the main motherfucker trying to tell niggas how black you ain't and shit like that. Hey, bro, keep your hands to yourself.
Oh,
literally.
Man.
I don't want to eat your food. I don't want to come to your house. I don't even want you on the phone. But this is the truth of the matter, man. Stop being selfish. That is some of the most selfish shit you can do, because we talked about cheating. We talked about masturbation. And I want to leave y'all with this right here. Which one do you think is worse? Catching your spouse cheating, or getting fired, or your spouse getting fired from their job from masturbating at work?
You masturbating on the job, somebody masturbating on the job, that's likely somebody to want to leave you.
I know a motherfucker that got fired. One of the customers caught him in his personal car. He was in the parking lot jacking off right over there by the where you put the shopping carts in. lady, she done put up shopping cart. You look to the left, you see a motherfucker going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Wow. Hold up.
What level of freak are you on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know the motherfucker personal, but niggas start talking at the job, man. You heard about the motherfucker that got fired for goddamn? Like, damn, bro, that for real? I'm
gonna tell you something. I think that should be a little biased. I don't think a woman should be fired for it.
Oh yeah, that's a
All, bro.
Ma-
All the right
women
have worked
masturbating-
for to
wom-
be equal and stuff, man.
women
You can't
masturbating.
say that, man.
Women's masturbation has become so normal that they have parties about it. Man masturbation is creepy and disgusting. Where women's is like,
I've
you
never
can,
heard of
like,
that one.
You can go
Baby,
on
why you
Facebook
feel
right
about that
now.
one?
It's creepy if a woman get caught out in public.
No, it's
masturbating.
not.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it is.
It is,
It's
because
just-
her ass is gonna go to jail too.
But
Like that
she
man is.
look. Let me tell you something. If you get on, let's say, if a woman get on the bus and take off her trench coat and just start rubbing on herself, people gonna pull out their phones, and I promise
start
you,
taping.
somebody will start to engage this in a positive manner. When that man pull that shit off and start jerking his bird and trying to get it hard in front of the bus, the police will be there in 3.5 seconds, and they gonna tase the
Yep.
shit out of his ass. That woman gonna be able to put her that woman gonna put her jacket back on, unless the old lady call, and she gonna go right back in the goddamn she gonna go right back where she came from, because
Both of them getting locked up.
both of them could end up getting locked up, but the woman got a greater chance of getting away with that shit. And it's because
Yeah,
women
so
don't
true.
feel, it doesn't feel as violent, it doesn't feel as intrusive. It feels like we're intruding. People will probably turn away from her because they feel almost like they're
Hey.
intruding. They're intruding,
No,
but that
think of it
man,
like this. But what
gonna-
if she ugly?
it don't matter.
Yeah,
It
do
matters
matter,
because
Merv.
if she's unattractive,
she's
Hey,
ugly, but
I
Coochie
have
got the same
seen-
face.
Merv.
Coochie got the same face. They don't care.
Merv.
I'm telling you from
Merv.
experience.
Merv.
I lived in Atlanta,
Merv.
y'all.
Murph, let me tell you something, bro.
Atlanta's not a real place.
If a-
Atlanta's
if
not a-
It's not. It
Bruh.
really isn't.
a
Is in
woman
Atlanta-
is a woman is a woman, right?
I'm
So
just
you
saying
mean
that.
to tell me if
I'm
a
saying no one feels
if
threatened
a
by.
stud,
Yeah.
if a stud female pull her
Oh, come on.
Amiri jeans
Nope.
down
Nothing
and her
happened.
and her boxer drawers and start hitting herself with that strap.
People
Yeah.
say
Ain't gonna
ill.
happen.
People say ill and just walk away. It doesn't feel as
That's a woman,
intrusive
bro.
because it's a
woman, bro.
man with a penis and is erect. It feels
Dang,
threatening.
dang.
When that woman over
That-
there beating her box
Dude,
up, niggas
hold
be
up.
like, "Who
He-
cares?"
He's
Or,
got a point
look at that.
because
But when
let
that
me tell
man
you.
Johnson get hard, when people feel threatened and they get scared, because he gonna want to put that shit somewhere, and or he might try to shoot it off something at some.
Dude,
That woman
back
who
when I
over there
used to,
touching herself, they like, oh, that's look at that nasty old
Let
lady.
me tell
I'd have
you.
been in Atlanta, bruh. I'm telling you, this old lady sit in the
It's not
corner
just
and
Atlanta.
piss and
back
and
when I was
wiggle.
in real estate, when I was doing
That-
real estate, my broker in charge in Cali had her like it was a sharper image neck vibrator, but she had it charging in her office, and no
Yep.
one said anything about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can put
Well,
a picture of a
hey.
naked woman on the in the house you selling, but put a dick up. Put a dick up. Put a man like
That's
this with the dick
because
out, and it's
penis
gonna be
is-
like it gotta be
It's
soft.
offensive.
It gotta be exactly. So the point
Yeah,
of a
like-
man masturbating in public versus a woman is a different type of intrusion, a different type of violation, and a different type of threat. That woman playing with
my
herself is
God.
like, who cares? I hope she don't put nothing over here on me. And niggas will make jokes about it, like, ew, look at the old lady did. But when that old man couple them crusty nuts out, oh lord, get them out of
Not the crusty balls. Not the
Men ain't gonna get near the old lady either. I done seen the old lady running, trying to run up on niggas naked. And, she out there for 30 damn minutes. Soon as that man look at
Hey.
that, put his hand in that pocket and wiggle it and start playing pool, lock him up.
Ew.
Get him out of here. He didn't even get the bird out yet. He out of here. I'm just saying that
That is so sick.
that male degeneracy is less tolerated than female degeneracy because men in the back of their mind are still like, yo, she's not a threat to me. She's not gonna run up and pull my pants down. She's not gonna run up and make me touch her. Like, we feel like we could just bow that bitch. Like, get your ass back, you crazy naked bitch. But
Oh
that
my
naked
God.
man that naked man running up on Miss 12 or Brittany, that's scary as hell. He's like,
Nah,
you
he
don't
get
want
knocked
to,
the fuck out.
you
That's
don't want
what's
to
gonna
kick him
happen.
off, but it's a whole different nasty when it's a guy, man. Even to a woman, it's different.
I'm not gonna disagree.
I just think men are more immature than women. At the end
Of course, I can agree on that. Women,
for sure.
I'll say that women can hold it together better because women thinking the same exact shit. Is just they don't go and say the shit and cause attention. You know, they just kind of keep it cool because women know that if addressing certain things to men seems like the only attention they need to say something stupid to your ass. So you gotta ignore it sometimes. It's a setup for dumb niggas to talk to.
Fun.
Yeah, man, I really enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
One day, man. Yeah, we gotta do this again, man.
Nice talking to you, Brittany.
I definitely.
I'm so glad you came on.
I'm glad y'all had me.
My first time with my boo.
Yeah,
see, I told y'all I was married. Y'all ain't believe it. They thought I was lying or something.
And she's pretty. How'd you hook that?
Well,
yeah, I was like,
I wanted to say that when I saw her picture come up. I was like,
I know Roots
shit.
too. I know
She's
Roots
a 10, okay.
Did you say you know Roots too?
Oh yeah, he must. Wait, hold up. You know Roots too. What did you tell him about me?
I wait, do it, dimbe lie.
I didn't say a goddamn thing.
You said I was Christian. I never said that. I don't know.
You was talking. You the one who said
the
Louisiana Creole and shit. Yeah, I ain't said nothing.
Yeah,
it goes deep.
I had to shake them rattles and ask Papa Legba to get hooked me up.
Oh, that's a tough one. Don't bring him up. You might actually. Let me stop.
Yeah. I don't know what y'all talking about. I ain't heard nothing.
I'm name dropping. Let me stop. Yeah, leave him alone.
That's a big one right there. Good
I might have to cut this.
Papa Legba
is good, but I mean,
that's a big name right there.
Yeah, that's huge.
A lot of who fix my black excellence, man. You know, that's the only religion that Christians scared of. They don't even call Jesus on them voodoo people. They just they go to another voodou person. They be like,
yeah, exactly. You gotta go to another practitioner for that one.
Jesus didn't answer yet. I need this off of me, please. Yeah, that's how it works. Oh, but yeah, 12, man. I sure appreciate it. You know, I'm always here for you if you need me, just like you always there for me, bruh.
That's right.
Black Light TV wouldn't be what it was without you, man. So
I can't help all black people, but I can help one or two.
Yeah, the ones who help themselves, which I am one. Damn,
that's the main thing. I know a nigga right now, man, who has been trying to mentor a young man, but I told him 3 years ago, man, you just wasting your time, man. But value and effort. You can't make a person see what you do, or you can't expect someone to go through what you were willing to go through to get to where you are, if that makes sense.
And salute to him too, for real, for even trying with that knucklehead.
Oh hell no, ain't
even trying for seeing the black youth and trying. I would have been stopped, but to salute to him.
He would tell you himself, don't salute him. He would tell you himself. Matter of fact, you talked to him the other day.
Yeah. I talked to him.
Yeah, he'll tell you, hey man, he should have listened, man, and value and effort. But some niggas just ain't worth a damn. That's it.
Yeah, but you needed that. He needed that story to tell to know. Like everybody, if you can't be used, you useless. But the thing is that you can find the right person will find you if you're righteous, yo. I really think that. I really felt like the way I met Brittany was being righteous, bro, and not trying to one up karma by saying I got cheated on, I'm a cheat. She did, the next last one did this, I'm gonna do that. I really feel like I took what was coming to me and I kept it moving with pureness, with righteousness. When I was on my shit, I didn't try to pull no punches. I didn't lie, and this is what a clean slate of starting off with friendship. Right. Yep, friendship right on the right ramp, bro. So I'm good. I don't ever need none of you. I don't care you're good or bad, you're dusty to me.
There you go.
Get your ass up out of here.
That's it.
Right.
And clip it, put it in your pocket.
Well, speaking of clipping and putting in your pocket, this has been another episode of Fix My Black Excellence, man. Black Love Edition.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Ain't nothing but chicken wing.
Take charge. Your B12 tells tales with twists so fine, deep talks and skips.
Make it rain.
My Black Excellence podcast supreme down south beats. This is more than a dream.
Alright, they both need help.
Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with a chicken on the side. Back here, pop from these ass.
Cut.
12 stupid, bro.